Hey everyone, thanks so much for being here. If you are new, warm welcome. My name is Rachel. Welcome to the Lipstick Geek, and if you are liking, give it a big thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And if you're needing something special, just say hey. Hey, like give me a hey. Cause here at the Lipstick Geek, I am known more for the the vlogging and occasional tutorial, but usually the vlog. So I kind of pulled some stuff, that I haven't pulled for quite some time, haven't used in quite a while. So I decided today I was gonna go ahead and pull a blue, kind of like a jewel tone blue, for the eyes, only because it's kind of like dreary outside, and I figured, okay, it's kind of like that dreary blue skies. So I pulled out a bunch of stuff out, some pencils as well. So figured, all right, pull together a look for you. So usually what I do is I start with a clean, well moisturized face. My skin has been kind of on and off, not been too bad. Rather happy with the way my skin's been acting. Let's see. A couple of nights ago, I had to pull out my triamcinolone cream. I saw some patches on my neck. Found some patches of, can't really see them now, they're starting to go away, some eczema patches. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair out because it's kind of frizzy, kind of all over the place. I have this natural wave in my hair. It can drive me really, really crazy sometimes, and since it's raining outside, that rain and damp, and we just got back, we had to go grab a few things. Well, technically we had to go out and get toothpaste because we're almost out of it, and we are down like to the bare minimum. You had to go grab propane because we use propane heat, because it's so much better and it's cheaper than electric heat. I get itchy patches all over me sometimes. You can kind of see it right in there a little bit where I was having some eczema. Going on there the other night. I don't know if it was just maybe from a cosmetic item that kind of irritated my skin. Not sure, but onto clean, well moisturized skin, I used a Freeman product. It is a glow serum makeup primer. You just it has vitamin C plus enriched pigments for a nice, smooth, and a very glowy look to your skin. You can use it alone or under your cosmetics. You want to wait at least 30 seconds before applying any cosmetics over top of it, if in fact you put it underneath a cosmetic item. It's kind of nice. It's a restorative moisture formula. So if you find these, I believe in probably an Ipsy, kind of scarf that away from my daughter. I don't think she was even using it, but I figured, okay, I'm gonna try it and see if it does anything for me. So I went ahead and tried it. I did try it for a family picture. We were up in Bedford for a family picture. I guess once in a while you should have a family picture done. So over top of that, I used a little bit of a product, and this one's kind of new to me. This is the Peeper Perfect from Winky Lux. This is kind of a new product to me. I'm not sure where this came from. It might have been from a makeup haul that I got from a friend of mine that my daughter and I kind of went through, that a friend of mine gave us to go through. I was so unaware of how much was in there, number one, and number two, I was so unaware of how much my daughter was into cosmetics. So a little bit of this, like right under here, like right under those little pesky little dusky areas, and you can carry them into the corners, like from here the whole way out, those dusky areas here, and to the inner corner as well, because those dusky areas can really make your makeup look really bad if you don't cover them. So if you have those dusky areas, definitely find something that will help it. I tend to like this. This is in light beige, and I can deal with the light beige because my skin is within the spectrum from a porcelain to a ivory to a beige, so I can technically go within that realm. This is the one that I usually use to kind of border my brows. This is the Pearlie's Perfect Glow BB Concealer. This is just what I use, like right up underneath. Maybe just keep the rest of it, you know, just kind of natural looking. My brows are kind of looking a little light lately, so I figured, okay, I'm just going to try keeping them a little on the lighter side lately. I'll show you what I'm doing. Then I used my NYX Ultimate Primer. This is for shadow and liner, so I use a little bit on the line and a little bit on the lids. I use a little bit of powder there. The only places I technically really use powder are the eye area, like through here and here, around the nose, and around the mouth area. There's absolutely no need to dust your entire face unless, of course, you have oily skin. I usually use the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. This is in translucent. I think it's the extra coverage. I don't like to tip these because they can be extremely messy. Oh my goodness, extremely messy. So yes, I do powder that area really well so it has something to adhere to. So keep on going. Foundation wise, over top of that, I used a little bit of that Dream Liquid Mousse from Maybelline. Woke or not, I still like my Maybelline products. This is the airbrush finish in Natural Ivory Light number 3, if you can tell. And it's at the point where it's down so far that it's really, really hard to pump. So I kind of have to twist it off to be able to get the product out. But that's okay, as long as I get it out and on my face. I technically had to use a fine brush just to get the product out and on my face, and eventually just used a makeup sponge. And surprisingly, I like that because it's a sugar-free lemonade. It's one of those little packets that you put in the bottle of water. Surprisingly, I like it. I don't like things, you know, that are really super sweet. I like it a little more on the tang. When you apply a foundation, or even apply like a concealer, make sure you're tapping it really, really gently, and make sure that you are blending it down through those areas, like onto your neck if it's necessary, so that you have seamless looking makeup, especially if you are taking pictures. I wanted to make sure that when I took those pictures last weekend that, you know, my makeup was seamless looking and it looked very, very natural. I didn't do anything like this. I kept mine very natural looking. I used a lot of like gold and bronzer and stuff like that. I didn't want it too crazy looking. Now, my sister-in-law, on the other hand, I had never seen so much makeup in my life. Holy cow. But, you know, whatever. That's her. So I have been trying something different with my brows. Since my hair is a little bit lighter, I have been using one of these. Kind of, you know, just brushing it in its, well, my hair sheds. Kind of just, you know, get it going in its natural direction. I've been using these little, the balm. This is those little, what's the tea? It's kind of like a very, very light, taupe, kind of. I guess you could say that. I've got an itch. My skin breathe a little bit. And because it's so light, it's kind of really, really working with my new hair shade. And if you're not familiar, and if you want, I can give you the link to my Instagram page so you can see my hair color a little bit better. It's a lot lighter than what it was. My dad was like, oh my gosh, she looks so much better with darker hair. But you know, it's like, it is what it is. It's like the rule of thumb is the older you get, you want to go just a little bit lighter. So I went a couple degrees lighter. And I do have a picture on my Instagram page where it looks so light, it almost looks like Rita Hayworth. So it's like, it looks good though. I mean, I like it. I'm not complaining, but you know, I figured, you know, try something a little more on the taupe or slightly golden, you know, just something different so it doesn't look too terribly dark, because dark against too light doesn't really look right for me. For me anyway. I mean, it might look good for someone else, but you know, I am really liking how this looks. I did start that for the transition shade for the blue. Let's see. But when I started doing my brows, what I usually do is I put down a little bit of clear first and then start building up color, the Wet n Wild and clear, and then start adding in, you know, the shade that I want. And I really like this clear. It really does help to get the brows where I want them, kind of like they're kind of like molded the way I like them. Get the shade in there, do a little bit of, you know, like concealing, you know, just like underneath there, you know, not too much on the top, you know, just to keep it soft looking. And I like this because of how thin it is. I mean, it's a BB concealer, and it's just a really nice product to use. I just really enjoy using it because of the thinner product that it is. It's not like it's like a foundation or anything. It's just something a little, it's a lighter, thinner consistency. It's not, you know, too terribly thick. Let's see. When I set down the brows a little bit, sometimes I will use the Almay Intense Eye Color in Brown Topaz. That is number 2 in Brown Topaz. And it's a nice pencil, more for me, more for brow, because of the shade that it is, and because of the consistency that it is. Sorry, I don't know what it is, but occasionally I will pull the Hard Candy Brow Gel in light brown. Now that my hair is a little bit more like just a little through there, you know, not too terribly much. Because this one picture that I have on Instagram, the way I have my hair and the jewelry and everything, and the way that I have the makeup done, and the music that I used for it was the Dance of the Seven Veils. You know, just the way it all turned out was just, you know, a really beautiful look, and it looked like Rita Hayworth, you know, with that Salome look, because it was so soft and it was just so perfect. I can just give you the link, and you can just see for yourself and judge, you know, the way you like. I mean, it just turned out so well. Let's see here. Okay, because like I said, when I started the eye makeup, I used the taupe as the transition shade. I used the Unique in Awestruck. This is like a really beautiful jewel toned, almost like a get a little bit from off the top of the, and these are vegan. They are cruelty free. They're great. This almost looks like an amethyst. I really like this. It's just, it looks really, really good. And right over the top, and just keep blending it downwards. Now, as I was doing this, I just kept, using my finger, just to soften it out so it didn't look too terribly intense. Just needed like a wash of blue, because I like blue. I just don't like it so intense. I'm just wiping it off because I have I keep a paper towel down, so I can just keep wiping it down each time. I keep a piece of tissue right like this, just so I can keep it keeps a nice edge. Now, when I do any kind of like eyeliner on this, I'm probably going to do a black. I have been doing this like for a long time, and just lately been doing a lot of this. I use a little bit of a black eyeshadow first, and then lay down like a what is this? Kind of like a felt tip. It's a Wet n Wild. This dry shadow is a Maybelline. It is the Expert Wear number 110 in Night Sky, and I have tried just a flat black eyeshadow on my eyes at least once or twice ever, as like just an eyeshadow. Wore it to work at least once. It looked like a completely like just gray. I mean, black on my eyes just looks gray for some reason, but this is kind of like a flat matte black, using a eyelining brush from Wet n Wild, and I kind of pinch it so it's kind of like real gives it a nice sharp look to it, because I have noticed one thing that I kind of need to fix. Kind of like bring it like right up through here, just to give it a nice feline look. I don't mind a feline look once in a while. No offense to the cat. I do like a feline look occasionally. And just wipe the rest of it back onto the paper towel. I like these, and you can do it like wet or dry, and it's just perfect. Really like how it looks. Over the top of this is just like a pearl toned eyeshadow. It's number 10 in Soft Pearl. I like how it just looks a lot softer than white. White is too, what's the word, cold, too artificial looking. So I figured I need to keep it soft. I would advise something a little softer than white, unless you like white. I usually crimp first and ink over with the felt tip. This is a Wet n Wild Brick Proof This is number 590 in Ultra Black. And you're just going to take just ink over, you know, just to give it a nice, almost like a patent leather black type consistency to it. It's just a very, very nice look, and I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy that. Let it dry, and usually while I let it dry, I do my contouring. I use a cream contour from the Relove Revolution, and just go for, you know, the places, you know, where you want to bring out your features. Through here, your nose structure, up through here, down your jawline. And the trick I have noticed for a like a heavy face, or like if you have like a double chin, gonna take like one of these. This is technically a foundation brush, but the bristles are nice and densely packed, so it's just like right through here and down here, blending backwards. You would do the same against the lines for your jaw. Against the nose, you would want to make sure to stay against the edge of the bridge. Using a brush like this, right like that, and brush upwards because you're trying to thin the nose. Most people want to thin their nose. And brush it right up towards your brows. A lot of people say if you bring your brows just a little bit closer together, it kind of, you know, helps that nose structure as well. Use that highlight in areas like down the nose, the upper and lower parts of the other places where you highlight. If you highlight areas like right in here, because it's pushing all the light forward, it makes the face look very, very youthful. It's a cool idea. Use a matte bronzer for the hollows of the cheeks and any place where you want to set your contour. Use a lighter powder, but not a white or translucent, just a lighter powder. This is Ivory, the Bare Naturals Gentle Mineral Powder. Something of your choice, whether it's your sponge or even your little brush, like right through here and even down your nose. Like let's see, maybe right in here, here, like right up in your Cupid's bow for your lip structure. If you put a little bronzer down through here and highlight here, it'll pull out your lip structure a little bit more. Keep height here, and down here will help the fullness of your lip come forward. Thinking here. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking here. I don't want to miss anything. I need to wash some of my brushes. I did use a mascara on my eyes. I used the Maybelline Falsies to run through my lashes. Like I said, woke or not, I really like Maybelline products. It's just, you know, a shame that, you know, things have become so political and, you know, so crazy nowadays that, you know, people have to worry about things being woke. I mean, it's nuts. But, you know, like I said, to each their own. I mean, if you don't like something based on their politics, that's your personal, I mean, it's whatever. Now, when I highlight and use blush, your highlight goes here. Your blush should go up in here if your face is a little bit fuller. If it's a little more on the angular, just push it down just a little bit further. For me, blush goes here. I got this new one not that long ago. It's a Milani product. It's number 1 in Dolce Pink. And it's kind of like a rose pink. I put it right up in here. Just looking at this product, oh my goodness, it is absolutely beautiful. It's one of those baked, it's really, really pretty, baked rose pink. It's absolutely beautiful. Right up in there, and right over the top of the cheekbone, I used an e.l.f. product. It is the Moonlight Pearls. I didn't pull it out, but that's okay, no problem. I used fan brush, just a little bit off the top, just to highlight those areas. The chin area, right over the top of the Cupid's bow, just to, you know, give it a little something. It is raining like crazy today. Oh my gosh. Crazy, crazy. I decided today I was gonna go ahead and wake up those eyes a little bit because I had to get up early this morning. A little bit of a cream pencil instead of white along the water lines, just because I never smoke my eye, because I'm not really good at it. I still have to figure out how to do a smoky eye, but that's okay. I feel a little congested, but I have allergies. Don't forget to comb through your lashes. I was not sure what the heck I was doing for a lip product, because I was just, you know, thinking out of all, you know, the lip product that I have. And then I remembered that I had the NYX Slip Tease lip lacquer. And this is in Rosy Outlook. As you can tell from the lips, goes really, really well with the shade that I had put on my cheeks. And looking at, you know, it's like they go together. They go together. I mean, it's amazing. I found something that actually goes well with it. Jeez. Oh, my nose. At least I'm not sick. I feel sorry for my poor sister. She's getting over being sick. hopefully she gets better soon so she can go back to work, because I know it's driving her nuts. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you soon. Love you so much. Bye guys.